Hello and welcome to Art Minute. My name is Christy. My profession is illustrator, and I'm also a licensed art teacher, and I'm here to share some tips and tricks on drawing and just the creative process and living a creative life in general. And I'm happy that you're here with me. And I release videos twice a week. And I would love if you join me every single video. So don't forget to subscribe. You'll see the link at just down there. And I also always love getting your comments and questions about art and all that other stuff. So feel free to leave them. So today we're going to talk about something that is really an important thing for beginners to really let sink in. So I see this all the time, and as soon as you can get over this sort of hump, you will see that drawing is easier, and that some of the very common frustrations are just going to be gone altogether. So it all comes down to something that is really simple, and this is pencil pressure. Beginner artists and beginner drawers all do the same thing. They all press so hard, and they're holding on so tight to their pencils, and this is a mistake for so many reasons. So in terms of art making, the problem is that when you are pressing really hard on your pencil, you're really grinding that graphite into the paper. So in doing that, you are damaging your paper, which makes it really hard to erase anything, and you're also a lot more likely to break pencils, and to really harm yourself while doing it. And I know that seems dramatic, but I'll explain. So the reason why you don't want to grind down your pencil into your paper is that as soon as you've dented your paper, probably everyone who's listening to this knows that if you've pressed too hard and then you realize that it's the wrong drawing or the wrong line, you go to erase it and you can't, and it's just in there forever. And even if you do manage to erase it and the mark itself is gone, you can still feel that dent in the paper, and then you try to draw something on top of it, and you can see like the ghost of the thing that you drew before, and it's always there, and it's always bothering you because you can always see it under the thing that you're trying to draw, and it is super annoying. You can avoid that completely by not damaging your paper when you're drawing, and that is just because you just have to stop pressing so hard. So any pencil that you're holding, you should have a loose grip on it. Okay, you need a grip on it, so you don't want it flying out of your hand, and a comfortable loose grip, so you shouldn't be white knuckling it like you're on a roller coaster. And definitely don't press so hard that you are leaving a dent in the paper. So you can tell just by running your finger over the line that you've drawn. If you can feel it in the paper, then you're pressing too hard. So if you can eliminate this need to press really hard, then you're eliminating this problem, this erasing problem, and this ghost line problem. The other thing is that if you are holding on so tight to your pencil and you're pressing so hard, then you're tense through your hand and your elbow and your shoulder and your back. So that means that you have a really limited window of drawing time before you end up sore. So a lot of people I know who have this problem, a lot of my students, they have to stop every couple of minutes to shake out their hand because they're sore all in their hand here or in their thumb. And if you want to keep drawing for a long period of time, over your lifetime, then you have to really be careful of your body and really listen to it. So if you're hurting while you're drawing, or you're stiff, or you're hunched over, then you have to really think about what that means for the longevity of your life in drawing, because if it becomes too painful to draw, then you won't want to do it anymore. And you can really help yourself out by not being so tense when you're drawing, and that starts with the grip on your pencil. It seems really simple, but I am telling you that it is the easiest way to loosen up your entire body and to make sure that you are mindful of your body. It starts with how you hold that pencil. So the pencil grip is really a personal thing. So you should have a relaxed hand when you're drawing, but it doesn't matter actually how you hold your pencil. In the old days, it was really important how you held it, but if you are holding it so that it's cradled in your thumb and resting on 2 fingers, then that's fine. If you have 4 fingers that touch the pencil, that's also fine. All those grips are really comfortable. Some people have really strange and unique ways of holding the pencil. If that's comfortable, then that's fine. As long as you are relaxed while you're doing it, your line quality is going to improve. Your paper won't be damaged, and your body will stay healthy and loose for over the long term. So this is super important to me because I see people go through the same, are frustrated over and over by the same solvable problem. Anybody who says, no, I can't, it's just the way I draw, it's just the way I draw, it's nonsense. If you notice yourself pressing too hard, then hold back. If you notice yourself pressing too hard, you know, it's going to take time to undo that habit, but just keep pressing lighter and lighter and lighter. And every time you notice yourself doing it, stop yourself. If you're finding that your pencil is not dark enough, and that's why you're pressing hard enough, you just need a darker pencil. So don't try to get a dark shade off of a light pencil. You can go back to my previous video about the different kinds of artist pencils. So if you find your HB pencil is just not doing the trick, it's not dark enough, not dark enough, not dark enough, don't press harder. You just need a 4B, 6B, 8B pencil. They are all darker, and you can get a darker value on your drawing, but you will but you don't have to press harder, okay? So let me know if you have any questions, like I said before. Don't forget to subscribe, and it's been a pleasure. So have fun drawing, and test out those pencils and really listen. Your homework is to listen to your body when you are drawing. If it's hurting you somewhere, then think about what you can do to fix that problem, okay? And I will see you in a couple of days.